What's up, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Member here today, bringing you guys some ranked singles action. Today we are going to start our shorter content just to see how that will interact with the viewers, I guess, attention span and everything. A lot of y'all in the last video have said that, hey, you know, a shorter video would not be the worst thing in the world. And I'm gonna overthink this probably a little bit, but I remember back when I was younger, I would be watching some content creators, and they would have 10-minute long videos of Pokemon battles. It was literally just like one battle, and I would go through and rewatch like 20 of them. You know, like probably not all at one time, but I would sit there and I would probably binge watch about 5 or 6 after a new upload of that creator. So that's eventually what I want to do, is become binge watchable, I guess. You know, it's kind of hard to binge watch 45 minutes and not have to go and do something in between, you know? But anyway, enough rambling. This is what I've been working on for the past 2 days, is this team right here. It says ranked singles team, for the ones that didn't hear me the first time, or maybe I forgot to announce it. But it's a pretty cool team. I don't fully know ranked singles, you know, as well as I didn't do VGC, so bear with me on this. The reason I don't have a rental code for this team, though, is basically due to I want to try and get it more perfected before I give you guys a rental code. But anyway, enough blabbering. Let's get on to the team preview. Alright, so we got a modest Blaziken. Max special attack, max speed, protect, flamethrower, aura spear, and baton pass. Next Pokemon. You obviously know it's speed boost. Assault vest, Rillaboom. Adamant nature, plus an attack and speed. Endeavor, Glassy Glide, knockoff, U-turn. Next Pokemon, Dracovish, Choice Scarf, Adamant. It's actually got a little bit of investment into HP. This is an old Dracovish set, so I'll probably have to relook at this, but I figure, heck, a little bit of bulk can't be the worst thing in the world right now. Leech Trife, Crunch, Psychic Fangs, and Vicious Rend. Next, Power Herb Xerneas. This is Series 10 after all. I'm allowed one restricted. This is a Timid, max speed, max special attack. Substitute, Geomancy, Psy Shock, and Moonblast. This thing hits like a truck, by the way, in the practice battles. Next Pokemon, Garchomp, White Herb. For those Intimidates from those Incineroars. It is Jolly, max speed, max attack, with Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Swords Dance. And finally, but not least, Excadrill, obviously with the Sand Rush ability, with attack and speed, Iron Head, Earthquake, Rapid Spin, and Sandstorm. So that way we can kind of get our own Sandstorm set up, because we don't have any other way to set it up. But anyway, let's get into 2 ranked singles battles, and we'll see what happens in those 2. Alright, so I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. When I was giving that introduction, I was literally at the very end. If I stuttered at any point, I lifted up the chair that I'm sitting in and stubbed my toe. Don't ask me how. I don't know how. But our first opponent of the day is going up against Alex. Cinderace, Dragapult, Urshifu, Sharpedo, Rillaboom, and Decidueye. I understand there's no restricted Pokemon, but hey, that's on them. They could have definitely brought restricted. How do we want to play this? I honestly just want to try the normal Blaziken lead. Obviously you want Xerneas, and then in the back, who can deal with Rillaboom or Decidueye? And I haven't fully figured all this out yet. You know, usually you would think Rillaboom for Rillaboom, and that might be our case in this game, so might as well just go for it. And I don't necessarily am an expert at singles. I'm just here to give you guys some singles content, as well as VGC, because if you actually look up singles Series 10 at the moment, There are a lack of content creators for single Series 10. I think there's like one, maybe two guys I found, and both of them don't do any live narrations or anything. So I was like, no, we have to have this, because it means, think about how significant this is for singles as well. We're just gonna go Aura Spear, but you know, there's a restricted Pokemon in the formats. They're finally allowing them. Why not have this in singles as well? Alright, so Aura Spear to Sharpedo. We all know Sharpedo also has the ability Speed Boost, so there was really no reason to go for a Protect game. We're both Focus Sash, so hey, I mean, we happen to be faster. We're a Blaziken. Blaziken is a hard-hitting Pokemon. It's really shocked me because I haven't used Blaziken in a long time. But you gotta remember, it's a starter. It can hit really hard. And it's going to. Alright, so you know what? We're actually gonna go for Flamethrower, because we know we can pick up the KO. He may have Aqua Jet. If he has Aqua Jet, that's fine. KO my Blaziken. We'll just see what happens though. You may have it, you may not. He may think I'm going to go for Protect. He may switch out into Rillaboom. Think I'm going to go for Aura Spear. I mean, there's many different options, but I know Special Blaziken is not very common. Usually it's a physical. There's an Urshifu. Hey, that's okay. Flamethrower onto an Urshifu. We are a special attacker. Modest, so this is going to hurt. And it does. Alright. Like, I know I can't Protect. I know he has Sucker Punch. And that's what he's going to use to KO me. I have Baton Pass. A Baton Pass into Xerneas. Or heck, I can even Baton Pass into Rillaboom. Hold on. Both are great options. I think Xerneas, though, definitely puts on the sweeping pressure. So yeah, we'll definitely Baton Pass. We're definitely not going to be wasting. So look at that. Sucker Punch failed. Baton passes up. We get our Speed Boost. Fantastic. Going off to Xerneas. And Xerneas doesn't even need to set up a Geomancy. Because, I mean, so far I see Sharpedo, I see Urshifu. You ain't gave me a reason to set up my Geomancy just yet. I'm just going to throw a Moonblast. Show me what you got. Sucker Punch ain't going to do nothing to me. See, that doesn't do much, and you're actually Life Orb? Okay. Urshifu is down. If you go into Sharpedo, that's fine. Kind of seemed like, though, that Sharpedo didn't have any priority attacks. I know it gets Aqua Jet, so very, very interesting. Dragapult's your last one, for real. Moonblast, please. This looks like game one's already in the back, because we should be able to drop this Dragapult without a Geomancy. Fantastic. One more. Give me one more. Which we know it's Sharpedo. Let's get this Xerneas sweep going. Look at Blaziken setting up Xerneas. Blaziken is a beast, and I'm excited to be using Blaziken here. Blaziken is such a cool Pokemon. Let's enjoy some Blaziken gameplay while it lasts. Looks like Xerneas is going to be able to pick up the win, though. Fantastic for us. Show me that Aqua Jet. Because if you had Aqua Jet, that was definitely a misplay. You go for Protect? You're just stalling. You are stalling. Show me the Aqua Jet. Come on. Come on, dude. Show me. I mean, I knew you were Speed Boost. You ain't showing me nothing. Trying to outspeed my Xerneas. I'm like at +2 or +3 on my speed, dude. Because of our Baton Pass. You're not going to outspeed me. I mean, it's just not going to happen. Moonblast is up. GG. There was no Aqua Jet apparently either. I mean, he should have used it against the Blaziken, so that's very sus. But anyway, let's jump over to the second game. Alright, next opponent is rocking out with Hippowdon, Agumaro, Scizor, Gengar, Zapdos, and Heatran. And also, going up against No Restricted once again. Okay, people, you gotta know you're allowed at least one restricted. I understand. This actually looks similar, really similar to that's a +1 singles ranked team that he made in like Series 9. Not 100% though. I didn't watch many of those games, but it does seriously kind of look like one of those. But anyway, what's stopping Garchomp from just sweeping though? You know, like Hippowdon? Okay. So if you lead Hippowdon, because Hippowdon's your stealth rocks, go Dracovish, Garchomp. Like, Xerneas is not the best actually in this game. Excadrill, on the other hand, isn't half bad. We can actually go Blaziken as well, just for the Scizor. And Heatran, we can hit it with an Aura Spear, and that would probably do a lot of damage. I'm okay with that. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So lead Dracovish. And that definitely puts that we definitely threaten, you know. Azumarill does have Sap Sipper as an ability, so we have to be careful for that. But most of the time, they're going to be huge power. But you have to prepare for. That's why I didn't really think about Rillaboom. Azumarill will lead. Okay. Now, if it's bulky Azumarill, we're not going to be doing that much damage. How important is Dracovish in this matchup? It can be very, very good. So we probably definitely need a switch. The problem is we don't really have a great switch in. So we're just going to stay in and go for Vicious Rend. It still should do a lot. If he happens to be going for Belly Drum, thinking that we're going to be switching, well, all of a sudden we just kind of ruin your game plan. Play Rough comes out and takes out our Dracovish. That's fine. We really didn't have a great switch in. I'd much rather trade Dracovish in to get Garchomp in for free and potentially spam my EQ, right? The worst Azumarill can do is Aqua Jet, right? I mean, granted, that's going to do a lot of damage, but we're going to outspeed. We're going to be fine. We should pick up this KO, if I could be completely honest. And if he happens to have Hippowdon in the back, which happens to be the biggest reason why we brought Dracovish, I do think we have ways to beat Hippowdon. Azumarill does switch for Zapdos. Okay. Not the end of the world. Like, what can Zapdos do? Hurricane? It's very inaccurate. You can't go for an electric attack. Weather Ball wouldn't be doing nothing because there's no weather. Really and truthfully, a very interesting switch because I don't see Zapdos doing much. So we're just going to go ahead and set up a Swords Dance. Show me what you can do. Hurricane miss, please. Hurricane. It happens to land. Fantastic. Good stuff for our opponent. Always. It always lands for him. Why? We'll go ahead and go for our Rock Slide. See if we can get the KO here. We are +2. Unfortunate we don't get the KO. Can they miss? Never lucky. We can't get the miss. Never lucky. Knowing that they were able to hit that twice is never lucky. Right? Because now we're down to Blaziken. And I have full faith in Blaziken. But we're going up against an Azumarill. We are going up against an Azumarill. This man hitting 2 raw Hurricanes. Hey, can't get much better than that, right? Can't get much better than that. Alright, Blaziken. Let's get that reverse sweep, please. Let's crit that Azumarill and just get a reverse sweep. That would be the best thing in the world. Let's go. Flamethrower. Bring out that Azumarill. That would be nice. To resist our Flamethrower, but then it's like a 2-hit KO from that range or whatever. Hey, yeah, I would take it. Now bring out your other Pokemon. Let me one-shot that Pokemon. And then 1v1 me with your Azumarill versus Blaziken. I feel like we could... Because our Blaziken has Focus Sash. So the question would become, can we... Ooh, Scizor. Now granted, it has Bullet Punch. And might be even Focus Sash, so we're probably not going to be... Ooh, it has Quick Attack too. Okay. Yeah, that does critical damage. Life Orb. We will get the KO, but that Azumarill probably has Aqua Jet. It may not, but... And if it don't, if we can crit, we can win. Let's see. Come on, Azumarill, don't have Aqua Jet. Do not have Aqua Jet. Why would you not run Aqua Jet, though? That's a lot of health. He's about 50%. That's a lot of health. You know what? I think that pretty much guarantees me to run Zapdos on this team. Aqua Jet comes out. Bye-bye, Blaziken. Guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, like, comment, subscribe. This is Wi-Fi Merman signing out. Peace.